Most horses, 9 out of 10, load the right front, left hind diagonal predominantly. They're like people. We all have a predominant side. Most humans are right-handed, and there's a few that are left-handed. It means they're a little stronger on one side than the other. Horses, in my experience, are the same. I find they load the right front, left hind diagonal. So consequently, they generally get tighter in the right neck and pole area, and they get tighter in the left hind, in the left sacroiliac area. And so the reason for starting on the left front is I start on the easy side first, get the easy side to release, then go to the more difficult side, because you've kind of won half the battle. By the time you get to the right side, you're halfway there, and which is the harder side in the front. And then I'll go to the right hind, which is the easier side behind, and then go to the left hind, which is usually the tighter. Not all horses are the same. So some horses will be, very few I find are predominantly left front, right hind. But also you'll find a horse with a left foot problem. Say they load the right front, and so the right starts to get sore, so they'll start to load the left front, and they'll get a quarter crack, and so then the left front becomes sore, so they're compensating with the right diagonal. So it can get very complicated, but generally I follow that basic right front, left hind diagonal scenario to start with. And you'll see when we start working on horses, you'll start to find that they develop a certain pattern. A certain pattern starts to develop that hopefully follows what I've just told you. If it doesn't, then you can call me and tell me that you're working with somebody else now, because I don't know what I'm talking about. But hopefully that won't be the case. It's just in my experience, that's what I find. Most horses that I work on have bend easier to the left. They're more comfortable on the left lead. It doesn't matter whether they're off the track, in my experience, or whether they're hunter jumpers or just trail horses. And there's always going to be the exceptions, but that's just what my experience has been. And that's not something I read. It's not something somebody told me. It's just from working on horses for all these years that's what's come up. So, all right.